Dooney Bourke people, it's Carolyn, and happy Thursday. Today I'm going to talk about something. It does have to do with Dooney Bourke, but it's a little bit different. And it's about the first Dooney Bourke bag I bought. And I bought this Dooney Bourke bag about a year ago. Not quite a year ago, but almost a year ago. About a year ago, my mother died, and I just happened to be, you know, you know how it is when you lose a loved one. I happened to be just watching television, actually QVC, and they brought up Dooney Bourke, and I had heard of Dooney Bourke, but I didn't know anything about the bag. So just out of curiosity, I went on YouTube and I watched a bunch of videos about Dooney Bourke. And I came across some videos concerning the Dooney Bourke satchel and being in Florentine leather. So no one mentioning the price, but talking about how beautiful the bag is and the leather and what you can put in it and things of that nature. So I decided to go on to the Dooney Bourke site, and I saw the satchel, and it was a little bit too expensive for me. And I really didn't give it a lot of thought. I thought that's a beautiful, because, you know, I just had lost my mother. And I thought, well, this is a beautiful bag, but it's a little bit too pricey. Anyway, a little later on, I decided to go on eBay. And I found the medium satchel in Florentine in black, and the price was excellent and the pictures were good, and she looked to be in great condition. And I want to show you the bag. Actually, there's a little story behind this, a story behind the story, but this is the bag, and she has served me well. She's in wonderful condition, and she has an emotional spot in my heart. You probably can tell. I ordered her, and I mentioned in the order, when I was ordering her on eBay, that I was buying her because I had just lost my mom, and I was kind of looking for something to kind of get my mind, excuse me, off of the loss of my mother. I was grieving. And I didn't phrase it quite like that, but anyway, so I purchased the bag, and she arrived in beautiful condition. The person really took her time. I wish I could remember her name, but she arrived just beautifully. Excuse that notice. Honest to Pete. Can't get away with anything. But she just arrived just beautifully packaged and everything. Anyway, she also arrived with a card, and I opened the card up, and the woman who sent this lovely bag said to me that it had been just a year, almost to the day, when my mom died, that this woman who sent me this bag, her mom died. And she said her heart went out to me. And I was so touched. The bag was so beautiful, and is beautiful. She's a gorgeous satchel. And this satchel has been, this medium Florentine satchel in black has been talked about quite a bit. So if somebody is not familiar with Dooney Bourke and the Florentine collection, and in particular the satchel, I would recommend any of the videos that are out there concerning this bag. I won't go over her because that's not the reason for this video. It's actually a video in memory of my mom and the bag I purchased and the woman who sent me the bag. Thank you for watching and have a good evening. Good night.